Team to please present a memento, a bouquet. Now we can pose in for a photo.
From your left to the right. Everything fine.
Achieved. Earlier you said की मी तुमच्याबरोबर semiconductor वरती बोलत होतो पण I always believe की ना 50% knowledge can be dangerous so I better not open my mouth तिकडे. पण today's generation again I would say that extremely lucky because literally any information whatever you want to know it can be derived within seconds. Failing to understand how it's happening. We take things for granted. When I was going through few notes on semiconductor, I did not know that it existed in washing machines and all those kind of things. You normally don't think about it, even in cars. You don't think about all these things. It's a bit like a solid foundation at home. Your parents do a lot of things for you. You take those things for granted without getting too deep into those things. You feel कि ये तो होना ही है. So it is little bit like that. So to me, any woman is a backbone of a family. And if one has to speak about semiconductors and electronics, it's the same thing. I remember when I actually looked at Dr. Kapotkar and your relationship, it obviously reminded me of my relationship with my coach in my younger days. When my coach's advice to me was, the more you talk, the more you will learn. The more you want to absorb, the better you will get in life. And always remember to be a student forever. And that is the only way you will continue to grow. And I can see that relationship here, which is magnificent. Technology can do wonders. I remember in 2002, by then I had already played for 13 years for India. And laptop entered our dressing room for the first time. The first reaction was कि laptop हमें क्या सिखाएगा cricket खेलना. But over a period of time, laptop won our hearts because our sessions became more purposeful. The meetings that we had planned before playing a big game became more precise, more constructive. And today, if any team has to pick one member in the squad, the first one would be data analysts because they like to study opposition and they like to plan. So this is the direction that the world is moving in, and like I said, today's generation continues to surprise us, and it will never stop because this journey has infinite opportunities. The way our country is responding to all these opportunities is incredible. This journey has started with some expectations. It will give us reasons to smile with some wonderful experiences as well. On this journey, I want to wish you the very best of luck. I know there are going to be challenging moments, there are going to be ups and downs, but together I see this one solid team. I see good things happening in future. I want to wish you the very best of luck. Thank you once again for having me.
Hello, good morning everyone. Firstly, Honorable Kapotkar sir, Sachin sir, my family, my team, my loving investors, media, my friends, my relatives, everyone here. Uh, Firstly, thank you so much. It is a very emotional moment for me, so I may not be able to speak more because for the first time in my career, I have seen two legendary legends coming and blessing us. So for this, I really need to clap. Uh, uh, just to brief, we are going into a venture which is today for most of the countries appearing a fiction. Uh, I have always learned from Kakurkar sir is to convert fiction into reality, and we've done this from 2001. And whenever I try to do something which is presently a fiction converted to reality, I always seek his blessings. Down my journey lane, it was very fortunate for me to meet Sir Sachin sir, and I just requested him, and he was so kind enough. And the most surprising aspect was when I was trying to tell him something about semiconductors, he was trying to tell me how it actually is formed actually. So this is something which nearer to God is obviously telling us about this. I am really very fortunate, and what I propose to do now is to have a very small presentation. So for Sir and Sachin sir to understand what we are doing, we are going into a very aggressive roadmap, getting good support from the government, and we are going to do something which, with all due regards, will be different from the others. And this is again the blessings from Sir. He always wanted me to do something different from the others. In semiconductors, obviously there are a few players. We are the first in Maharashtra to have taken this bold step. Thank you to my team of Purva and Shikhar, who are actually working with me day and night. And we will deliver it probably by Diwali. We'll have something that we can show for everyone that we're going to do. And at the end of the day, we will deliver what we have said. Thank you very much. I think
सर क्या है, हर एक कोई सेमीकंडक्टर जो डालेगा वो निश काम करेगा ही, नो डाउट अबाउट इट. बट अभी जैसे है, फॉर एग्जांपल अभी मारुति अपनी गाड़ियाँ बनाती है, स्विफ्ट बनाती है, उसका ये आ रहा है, चिप से आ रहा है. पर मर्सिडीज जो है वो सी क्लास बनाता है, वो ई क्लास बनाता है, वो एस क्लास बनाता है. तो वो वेरिएशन हर एक कंपनी में होगा. आज अगर एक कंपनी ऑटोमोबाइल में फोकस करेंगे, जैसे टाटास का ये मानना है कि इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल में जो चिप बनने हैं वो इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स का ज़्यादा प्रमाण करेंगे. हम लोग हमारे फील्ड में करेंगे, तो हर एक अपने अपने फील्ड में अलग रहेगा. तो इसीलिए जो भी सेमीकंडक्टर टेक्नोलॉजी आएगी इंडिया में वो बहुत ही अच्छा काम करेगी. हम लोग जाएंगे इमेजिंग में, क्योंकि हमारा फील्ड है इमेजिंग का, और इमेजिंग में आज बहुत ही कम लोग, जो मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन में कहा था, वर्ल्ड में 3 ही लोग हैं. मार्केट इज ओवर $multi-billion. एंड ये हमको ये जो कुछ भी करने के लिए ना सर, एक टेक्नोलॉजी का सपोर्ट होना चाहिए, उसके बाद हम लोग उसको आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं. ये टेक्नोलॉजी भी हमको मिला, और आज मैं ये दावे के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि इतनी ज़बरदस्त एनर्जी आज आ गई, 2 लेजेंडरी, और दोनों का सोच भी सेम रहा. मेरे हिसाब से सर ये हमारा वेंचर, हमारे पास अपूर्वा जी है जो चीफ टेक्नोलॉजी ऑफिसर, और ये लोग दिन रात मेहनत करते हैं, और हम लोग इसके ऊपर काफ़ी एडवांस काम कर चुके हैं. इसकी वजह से क्या है, होसेट करने के लिए जो वेफर्स चाहिए वो कोई टेक्नोलॉजी कंपनी देगी नहीं जब तक उसको कॉन्फिडेंस आता है कि हम उसको हैंडल करेंगे. तो वो एक बेनिफिट हमारे फेवर में है.
It's for Miss Apurva ma'am. Let's talk about this. What is like your idea about the expo? How much expo is going to be and how much it's going to affect our country?
Okay, so the
concept was obviously something which is beyond somebody's imagination of coming into this chip. And the best way this journey has started is very uniquely that we had 2 legendary legends at one time to bless this. I mean, this itself is an indication that we will not fail. Dr. Kakurkar sir has been my mentor all throughout, and it was just in our journey that we met Sachin sir, and he showed a lot of initiative in what we are doing. And it was in a very short notice that he decided, because the moment he heard about semiconductors, he was more excited. And what else can you expect from a nearer to God person coming and blessing us in such a short notice? So I think it is a wonderful beginning, and I simply feel that we will not fail.
So we have a 1-year plan for it to go, which is what is the kind of investments,
So technically, basically yes, semiconductor venture is going to be a very huge investment, and but we are going to start it in phases, and the phase one would be like the standard OSAT, which is outsourcing semiconductor and assembly testing. We already have initiated a round of for investments, and we were very happy to know that even with the support that we got, the main aspect was the technology. So that is something which is in our control, which has given us a valuation of, today as we stand, this company has a valuation of 500 crores, and there are investors investing at that value. So we have got good enough reserves to initiate the OSAT, which is why Apurva mentioned that by Diwali we will be in a position to come closer to having set up something very real actually. And by 2025 June we should have a complete OSAT facility commissioned, wherein a good amount of investment will go in terms of machinery and part technology, because OSAT obviously cannot be deployed unless we have a technology agreement signed with the technology provider, because he is giving his heart, because he is giving us a wafer which is already built, and we have to do an assembly testing. So yes, and we are doing this fast because we are going to obviously seek blessing from Maharashtra government, because once we are successful in this, obviously this place is going to be very small, and we have been in talks with the government, and they are very optimistic about it. And I think very shortly we will see some good support from government, where there will be a lot of subsidies which everybody is speaking about, where Gujarat, we had Micron and Tata Ji commencing their foundation stone, wherein obviously they have also come in with a lot of subsidies. Maharashtra government is also equally thinking that lines, and I think we will have some better clear understanding with the government in the coming times. But notwithstanding the fact that they are always appreciating the fact, we had a couple of discussions, had a presentation, and it will be then a bigger facility, bigger investment, bigger subsidies. As I rightly said, we are very confident that we will invest at least 5,000 crores over the next 5 years, which is the phase one of the project. And the phase two, we are thinking about another 5,000 crores. But by the time we have completed phase one, we will have huge investments coming in. So our 10,000 crores will be good enough to attract another 25,000 crores of investment in the company.
Any questions? Sir?
So 2021 में नरेंद्र मोदी गवर्नमेंट ने जिस तरह से ISL स्कीम जो लॉन्च की थी 6,000 करोड़ का जो प्रावधान के साथ, इस स्कीम का कहीं ना कहीं मुनाफा आप जैसे सेमीकंडक्टर्स प्रोडक्शन करने वाली कंपनियों को हुआ है, तो इतना बड़ा बूस्ट मिला आपको?
सर एक्चुअली ऐसे देखना जाए, अगर मोदी जी का ये अगर स्कीम नहीं होता तो सेमीकंडक्टर कंसेप्ट इंडिया में नहीं आता, क्योंकि ये जो कंसेप्ट है इसमें जो इनिशियल इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है बहुत बड़ा होता है, तो कोई उतना रिस्क लेना चाहेगा, क्योंकि ये टेक्नोलॉजी में फेलियर्स बहुत होता है। डिज़ाइन भी अगर सही कभी होता है तो फैब में काफ़ी फेलियर्स होते हैं, और वो फेलियर को जो विथस्टैंड करना कभी कभी कॉर्पोरेट्स को भी डिफ़िकल्ट होता है। तो जब ये स्कीम्स आ गए तब जैसे अपने पहले विजनरी जैसे रतन टाटा जी मेरे बहुत ही बड़े विजनरी, तो उसने तो इमीडिएटली ऐलान कर दिया कि हम वो डाल देंगे, क्योंकि सब्सिडी में जो बेनिफिट्स आ रही है, जैसे अभी सेमीकंडक्टर्स में ओवर एन एवरेज 50% का सब्सिडी मिल जाता है। फिर गवर्नमेंट विद इन इंटर स्टेट में अगर आप सेल करोगे तो आपका GST वेवर मिलता है, तो कहीं ना कहीं जाके आपको 50 to 70% का सब्सिडी मिल जाता है। तो ये बहुत ही बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है हम लोगों के लिए, जो टेक्नोक्रेट सोच सकते हैं वो यही हीरा में सोच सकते हैं। एंड ये आई रियली, मेरा जो पहला सेटअप भी है RRP इनोवेशन जो अभी लिस्टिंग में जाएगी, वो भी जो आत्मनिर्भर है, वो बस जस्ट मोदी जी का जो एक स्कीम एक सोच है ना सर, वो टेक्नोक्रेट्स और एमएसएमई को कहाँ से कहाँ लेके जाएगा सर।
सर, गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी का फायदा और इससे आने वाले फ्यूचर में किस प्रकार का डेवलपमेंट आप देख रहे हैं, क्या देख रहे हैं फ्यूचर इसमें?
सर मैं शायद बहुत ऑप्टिमिस्टिक हूँ, बट मैं कहता हूँ कि एक बार मैंने अब्दुल कलाम जी का एक बुक पढ़ा था कि इंडिया इज मूविंग टू सुपर ह्यूमन, कोई आके इसको सुपर ह्यूमन करेगा। ये एक कंसेप्ट थी कलाम जी की, और कलाम जी जब भी कुछ बोलता है ना तो उसका एक इंट्यूशन है, वो ही इज ऑल्सो अ पर्सन नियर टू गॉड, उसका ही सीज द फ्यूचर। सब लोग सोच रहे थे कि कौन हो सकता है ये, हु कैन ब्रिंग इट सुपर ह्यूमन, एंड वी फाउंड दिस पर्सन, हमारे ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी। और सर मैं शायद लोग मुझे ओवर ऑप्टिमिस्टिक कहते हैं, बट मैं ये देखता हूँ कि 4 साल में वो फॉरेनर्स विल कम एंड वर्क इन इंडिया। This is what I'm going to see. We'll see Americans, we'll see Britishers, they will be in India, they will be working here, and they will be a part of the Indian conglomerate. This is what I'm seeing. India always has a very good skill set. And what is that? Modi ji has realized that most of them go abroad, obviously for various reasons actually. But now things are reversing. You see a lot of people are coming back to India, and in the next 4 or 5 years, the way I cannot disclose some of the technologies that have come into India, obviously simply implies that in the next 4 to 5 years you will see people coming into India, and India is going to be superhuman, established beyond doubt. Yes.
सर, आज 2 खास शख्सियत आए थे, आज कार्यक्रम में 2 खास शख्सियत आए थे, आपको क्या लगता है कितना बूस्टअप मिला है और आज का पूरा एटमॉस्फेयर देख के क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
मैं कॉस्मिक एनर्जी और यूनिवर्स को बहुत मानता हूँ। इनको एक साथ लाना तो मेरा ताकत ही नहीं था, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट। अब इनको दोनों को एक साथ एक ही टाइम पे आना क्लियरली इम्प्लाइज कि हम जो भी करेंगे अभी सक्सेसफुल रहेंगे।
Use that parts in India for our own product. We can use them for our own defense in India.
Yeah, definitely, like was saying, seeing the like COVID-19, we saw break of COVID, we saw shortages in semiconductors. Seeing that shortage, these